It hits without warning. The sky darkens, and the first flakes begin to fall. What starts as a gentle snowfall quickly escalates into a blinding storm. The road, once clear, is now a treacherous path covered in a thick layer of ice and snow. One moment you're in control, the world a blur outside your windshield. The rhythmic swish of the wipers is almost hypnotic, lulling you into a false sense of security. The heater hums softly, creating a cocoon of warmth inside the car, a stark contrast to the freezing world outside. The next, your tires lose their grip. The steering wheel feels alien in your hands, unresponsive to your desperate attempts to regain control. The car begins to fishtail, and you can feel the panic rising in your chest. The car slides, a terrifying dance on a surface as slick as glass. Your heart pounds, your stomach lurches. Time seems to slow down as you brace for impact, every second stretching into an eternity. The world outside spins in a dizzying blur of white and gray. This is it, you think. This is the moment you've always feared, the one you've heard about in countless cautionary tales. Your knuckles turn white as you grip the steering wheel, your mind racing through every piece of advice you've ever heard about driving on ice. This is how it happens. The realization hits you like a punch to the gut. You're at the mercy of the elements, a passenger in your own vehicle. The fear is palpable, a cold, hard knot in your stomach. Icy roads are a nightmare for drivers. They turn even the most mundane commute into a perilous journey. Every intersection, every curve, every stretch of road becomes a potential hazard. The rules of the road are rewritten by the ice, and even the most experienced drivers can find themselves caught off guard. They transform familiar routes into treacherous obstacle courses. Roads you've driven 1,000 times become unrecognizable, their dangers hidden beneath a deceptively beautiful blanket of snow. The landmarks you rely on are obscured, and every decision becomes a gamble. The danger is real, the consequences potentially deadly. A moment's inattention, a slight miscalculation, and the results can be catastrophic. Emergency responders work tirelessly, but even their best efforts can't always prevent tragedy. Yet every winter countless drivers find themselves battling these unforgiving conditions. Some escape unscathed. They breathe a sigh of relief, grateful for their good fortune. They share their stories, warnings to others about the dangers they faced. Others are left forever scarred by the experience. Their vehicles, once symbols of freedom and independence, are now twisted wrecks. The physical and emotional scars serve as a constant reminder of the fragility of life and the power of nature. This is the story of icy road madness, a tale of survival, of caution, and of respect for the forces beyond our control. It's a reminder that no matter how advanced our technology or how skilled we are as drivers, nature always has the upper hand. Dashcams and security footage tell the tale. The chilling reality of winter driving is captured in these raw, unfiltered moments. Each clip is a stark reminder of the dangers that lurk when temperatures drop and roads become treacherous. Cars spinning wildly, transforming highways into demolition derbies. The chaos is palpable as vehicles lose their grip, sliding uncontrollably. Drivers, despite their best efforts, find themselves at the mercy of the ice. The once predictable paths of travel become unpredictable, hazardous courses. A truck jackknifes, its trailer a steel blade slicing through the air. The sheer weight and momentum of these massive vehicles make them particularly vulnerable. The driver's struggle to regain control is a battle against physics, often ending in devastating consequences. A small car, brakes locked, helplessly slides towards a busy intersection. The driver's panic is almost tangible, knowing that any collision could be catastrophic. The ice renders even the most advanced braking systems useless, turning every stop into a gamble. One video shows a family SUV skidding off a bridge in Montreal. The heart-stopping moment when the vehicle breaks through the guardrail is a nightmare scenario for any driver. The family inside can do nothing but brace for impact, hoping for a miracle. The image of the vehicle plunging towards the icy river below is seared into the minds of viewers. The cold, unforgiving water awaits below, a stark contrast to the warmth and safety of the vehicle's interior just moments before. It's a haunting reminder of nature's indifference. Another captures the near miss of a school bus in Chicago. The bus, filled with children, skids dangerously close to disaster. The driver's quick thinking and steady hands are all that stand between the students and a potential tragedy. Its driver, through skill and a bit of luck, manages to regain control after a terrifying slide. The relief is palpable, but the close call serves as a sobering reminder of the ever-present danger. Every journey on icy roads is a test of nerves and skill. These videos, shocking in their immediacy, serve as stark reminders. Icy roads don't discriminate. They don't care about your experience, your vehicle, or your destination. The ice is an equal opportunity menace, a threat to anyone foolish enough to underestimate its power. They don't care about your experience, your vehicle, or your destination. The ice is an equal opportunity menace, a threat to anyone foolish enough to underestimate its power. The unpredictability of icy roads means that even the most seasoned drivers can find themselves in peril. They are an equal opportunity menace, a threat to anyone foolish enough to underestimate their power. The best defense against these icy threats is preparation and caution. Winter tires, reduced speeds, and increased following distances can make a significant difference. But even with all precautions, the ice remains a formidable adversary. The key is to respect its power and never let your guard down. Ice transforms roads from grippy asphalt to frictionless death traps. It's basic physics. Tires rely on friction to grip the road. Ice reduces that friction to almost zero. The result? A loss of control that's as sudden as it is terrifying. Speed exacerbates the danger. The faster you drive, the less time you have to react. The consequences of a skid become exponentially more severe. Add to this the fact that ice can be invisible, lurking like a predator in the shadows of bridges or shaded stretches of road. It's a recipe for disaster. Section 4. A split second, a lifetime of regret. The human cost of icy roads. Behind the wheel of every car is a human being, a father on his way home, a teenager late for school, a grandmother visiting her grandchildren. Icy roads don't see these individuals. They see only objects in motion, pawns in a deadly game of chance. The human cost of icy road accidents is immeasurable. Lives lost, futures shattered, families torn apart by grief and trauma. The emotional scars left behind can be as debilitating as any physical injury. Section 5. Behind the windshield, fear, adrenaline, and the will to survive. In the crucible of an icy road skid, time seems to slow down. The seconds stretch into what feels like minutes, and every heartbeat echoes like a drum in your ears. The car, once a symbol of control and freedom, now becomes a vessel of uncertainty. The tires lose their grip, and the vehicle begins to slide uncontrollably. It's a moment that tests the mettle of any driver. The world outside the windshield becomes a blur of white and gray. Your senses sharpen. Every detail, every flake of snow, every patch of ice becomes magnified. The once familiar road now seems alien, a treacherous path fraught with danger. The mind races, calculating the best course of action while the body reacts almost on autopilot. Fear pumps adrenaline through your veins. This surge of adrenaline heightens your awareness, making you acutely aware of every movement, every sound. The grip on the steering wheel tightens, knuckles turning white. The eyes, wide with concentration, dart from the road to the rearview mirror, assessing the situation from all angles. Some drivers freeze, paralyzed by panic. The overwhelming fear can be debilitating, causing a momentary lapse in judgment. The mind goes blank, and the body becomes rigid, unable to respond to the immediate threat. It's a natural response, a fight-or-flight reaction that can sometimes lean towards inaction. Others act instinctively, their years of driving experience kicking in. These drivers rely on muscle memory and training, their actions almost second nature. They know that in such situations, hesitation can be fatal. Quick, decisive actions are necessary to navigate the perilous conditions. They steer into the skid, hoping to regain control. This counterintuitive maneuver is designed to align the tires with the direction of the slide, allowing the vehicle to regain traction. It's a delicate balance, a dance between control and chaos. They pump the brakes gently, praying for traction. The goal is to avoid locking the wheels, which would only exacerbate the skid. Instead, they apply intermittent pressure, hoping to find that sweet spot where the tires can grip the icy surface. These moments, etched into the memories of survivors, are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. Each successful recovery from a skid is a victory, a story of triumph over nature's harshest elements. These experiences become part of the driver's lore, shared with others as cautionary tales and lessons learned. They are also a stark reminder of the fragility of life. The aftermath of those who weren't as fortunate serves as a somber reminder of the risks we take every time we get behind the wheel. Memorials on the roadside stand as silent witnesses to the lives lost, urging us to respect the power of nature and the importance of caution. Section 6. From screaming metal to eerie silence, the aftermath of an icy crash. The initial impact is deafening. Metal crumples against metal, glass explodes into 1,000 shards. Then, an eerie silence descends. The world seems to hold its breath. First responders arrive, their faces grim. They work quickly, their movements practiced and precise. They extricate victims from mangled wreckage, offering words of comfort and reassurance, but for some, it's too late. The icy road has claimed another victim, another life extinguished before its time.